Hey guys, so first of all, sorry if my voice sounds a little tired. There's been a lot of talking today. I'm probably losing my voice. So, anyways, I just figured I would go ahead and update you on all the projects that are going on around here because I figured you'd be curious to see some of these things, and that way, if there's any video requests for anything that you know isn't functional, now you know it's functional. So, anyways, first off, the Columbia 2 is actually doing something now. And you guys are actually probably seconds away earlier today from seeing a video about this fan. And I just was talking about how it wasn't working and, asking for help, seeing if anybody knew what was going on. Turns out I knew what was going on. All I did was, well, first I should explain what it was doing. So, since I rewired this to have two hots, I was like, well, you know what? Because I thought this fan was hot wired. So I was like, well, if it's hot wired, that means all I gotta do is just put up a dual slider control and boom, we're good. So I did that. One pull chain, or like one or two sequences, just gave me lights. The other two gave me fans. So that's pretty normal. Because like I said, the light was hot wired, well, partially, but the light was also hooked up to the pull chain. So that meant that no matter what, the light was always going to be on. And when I was using the control, I would need to be using both the fan control and the dimmer to make the lights do exactly what I want. And the fan was the same way. So that's why it wasn't functioning before. So I like I said, I was about to upload the video and it was processing at 99%. It was about to be done when I decided, you know what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead, open up the fan, see if I can mess around, see if I can find anything. Took one look at it and spent about 5 minutes staring at it, then was like, well, if there's these two hots and one of them is hooked up to the pull chain, let's try just fully hot wiring the light. Now keep in mind, how it was before was how I got it. I hadn't tampered with anything. This is the first time I've tampered with it. So I went ahead and I disconnected the light from the pull chain. The pull chain has nothing to do with the lights now. And then the light's just hot wired. It needs a separate switch for it, or in my case, a dual control. So I did that, and then that, surprisingly, I wasn't expecting it to, but it fixed all my problems. The fan now works independently because what was happening is the fan and the light at that point were linked together. So it wasn't doing what it was supposed to. Now it does. Slumber is definitely bad. I'm noticing a teeny little bit of speed range, but it's basically gone. So it's either high or about 20-30 RPMs less than high. So not much range, but I was able to determine where high speed was. So then I put it to high speed, and then now I'm just using the wall control for everything. No pull chains or knobs required. I just use the control. So I'm very pleased with this. I haven't messed with the pull chain. As soon as I plugged it in, it started working fine. I was like, I'm not messing with the pull chain. I'm sure that it's gonna, well, because the original sequence is all off, then light, then fan and light. So chances are it'll work on 2, it won't work on 2, but I'm just gonna leave it. There's no point in touching it if it works. So I'm very, very pleased with this because I love this fan so much. It's really beautiful. So a little worried about the flywheel. There might even be a little bit of sag from it, but it's not the worst. I think it looks great. I love this K4 on it as well. As much as I do like K5Ls with these, I actually I'm starting to prefer this more. And everything is original to it. There's absolutely nothing different. All this is what came with it when I got it. So yeah, I'm very happy to have this thing functional. It's a beautiful fan. I love everything about it. I know a lot of people do not like these, but I like it. I think it's great. Anyways, one of the other projects that I had just lying around was the Magic Heat, and the fact that the down rod would just keep on spinning. I sort of figured, well, when I opened it up, I sort of was like, okay, I think this is the problem, but at that time I didn't really have the time or the ability to go in and do some experimenting. Well, today, after having such good fortune with the Columbia 2, I decided to chance my luck with messing with this fan again. And I was able to get the down rod tightened, and it's now ready to go. All it took was just a little bit more disassembly, and then just took some sockets to it and other different things. like socket sets, you know, not light sockets, but like socket sets, like tools. And after messing around with it a little bit, I think we used some channel locks as well and some other things, we were able to get it fully tightened, so now it doesn't want to spin anymore. So how it works is, all right, tell you what, I'm just gonna pull out a down rod here and I'll show you because it'll be easier to show you. So imagine one of these ends is threaded, right? So basically you've got a nut and then the whole thing that it attaches to, like the top of the motor, and then another nut. Both of those nuts were loose, so that meant that the whole down rod could just spin infinitely, but none of the nuts would get any looser. So, we tightened them, and now we're good to go. So I'm very, very pleased about that. And I'm actually really happy. This is an all good updates video. I have nothing bad to report, so this is great. I'm really enjoying this. So then over here, the Freshened Air's moved downstairs, and I was told I had somebody come here. He's local, he's part of the AFCA, and he's got like 500 fans. He's got a really great collection. We spent a while talking about fans. We didn't do any recording here. I don't really know if he does much on YouTube. He said he might, but anyways. So he took a look at this, and he told me that, yep, the Dayton motor's definitely bad. He told me to join the AFCA forums, make a post in the wanted section, and see if anybody had anything. He said chances are somebody would. And somebody did. But not only did they have a motor, they also had one of the other clips here, because I'm missing one of those. It came missing one. And then it also doesn't have the little lube tag, which goes on the bottom of the pull chain, just to give it oiling instructions. So I was also missing that, but this person on the forums was able to get me the motor, the lube tag, and the clip. So now this fan will be 100% complete. Apparently most of these come with GE motors. This one, apparently some of them came with Redmond motors, and that's what this one's going to get. So it should work fine. I'll be interested to see exactly how that goes, because somebody on there was saying that's a little bit different. They were wondering just how it'll work and all. So I guess we'll have to see how this goes. Chances are, I'm praying that everything will be fine. Oh, and then I should also mention, while the transformer's fine, we're going to also rewire it and take all the wires out, put new ones on, because they're all just a total mess. So at some point this fan will be functional again. I've got all the parts I need. Well, I should say the parts I need are on the way. So yeah, I'm very happy to report that as well. And then I should mention another project is this little Vornado fan I got from one of my teachers on the last day of school. She told me to see if I could fix it over the summer. It's all gummed up right now, so just gotta do some work on that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna try calling Vornado and see if they will send me a new one, even though I don't have a receipt or anything. It's not even my fan. Just call them and say, hey, it's not working. They might tell me to clip the cord off, in which case if they said they would send me a replacement, then I would do it. And then I would just get a whole new fan for free. And then keep the other one and keep messing with it, see if I could get it to work at some point. But anyways, there will be a video for that if I get it working. And then speaking of another fan that now has a video, that little Zero fan that I brought home, I think I mentioned that it was making a lot of noise. When my friend came over and took a look at the Freshened Air, he also took a look at the Zero and said just oil it, should work fine. So I took it all apart, I oiled it, and yep, works fine. So that's now got a video. So I've only really got a couple more portable videos. I've just got the one cohorn there. I did the tan one this week, and then obviously I have the Zero next, and then I can also probably do a video of this Craftsman fan, probably the Cool Time from Holmes over there, and then at that point I'll have all my portables, I think, recorded again, and then I don't know what I'll do on Mondays. Maybe I'll do more discussions. We'll see where that goes. So anyways, yeah, and also just want to quickly mention pre-recording. I can probably afford to do it for the rest of the ceiling fans because I only really have to put up the magic heat, and then my video for the Paraduncle dryer did not turn out apparently, so I've got to put that back up and re-record it too. Chances are when this fan comes down, I'll put up the dryer and shoot a quick video of it because that uses the same control, or is going to use the same control that's already hooked up, and then I'll take all that down and put up the magic heat after. So after that, I should have everything recorded, so that's always nice. I like that feeling of accomplishment. Oh wait, I lied. That frickin' lighted housing thing, I still have to figure out. The wiring on that thing is weird. Could probably work it out. It's just gonna take time, and time is something I have, but that fan made me mad, so I'm not messing with it for right now. But anyways, I did just want to mention that pre-recording isn't really going to happen besides the few ceiling fan demonstrations. And, well, actually, no, because I don't have to do that for portables, because I can literally just plug them in the day of upload and do a video. But anyways, this new phone camera takes up way more storage whenever I record videos. Just the 15-minute video of the Columbia 2 takes up double the amount of space of the 100 videos I have on my phone already and the 10,000 pictures I have on my phone. This is double the storage, just a video of this. When I probably got, well, you know, each of my demonstrations is about 10 minutes long, and I've probably got about 70 or 80 of those, and then some other shorter videos that are more personal videos that aren't going to go up. But, so I've got all those, and then, you know, 10,000 photos. Some of them are the live ones, so that takes up more space. But yet still, just the one video of this takes up more space. Heck, even a shorter video, like some of the ones of the portables, still is going to take up as much space as everything I've got. So that's why pre-recording can't really happen anymore. However, this is actually good news, because that means that you guys with your requests, it's going to be a lot easier to fulfill requests because I'm not pre-recording any videos. So that means that if somebody makes a request, I can put it on my list, and as soon as their turn comes, I can record it. So everything can go up a lot quicker, and that way I don't have a whole bunch of videos that I need to upload before then I can move on to requests. Now I've just got other requests and then the request that the person would want. So it's going to make it easier for you guys. So yeah, like I said, whole bunch of good updates for you today. And I know this is a bit of a long video, but I just thought you'd like to sort of see what sort of projects are going on around here. So yeah, and by the way, I should also mention, as far as ceiling fan demonstration requests, please let me know if there's any ceiling fans you want to see. I've just been uploading whatever the heck I feel like. So if there's one of these ceiling fans that you want to see a video of besides the couple I mentioned, like the Magic Heat and the Drayer, then let me know, because chances are I can upload it the next week, because I don't have any requests right now or anything. So if there's something you want to see, let me know in the comments. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.